In this episode of the Hardcore Medley, we jump back onto the Priest as we continue to push towards level 40. Oh, a little solid chest right outside Stalvin's house. Don't mind if I do. As long as no one else comes along and steals it. But yeah, the plan, Stalvin, mor'ladim, should be doable. And then head down. What's in the box? Bunch of nothing. Some star shards. You know, we don't star shards that much. But sometimes we have to, you know? I mean, star shards isn't that great. A 6-second channel? Ugh. Okay, we'll hand this in, get our new ring.
Greetings.
We will actually use, because it's way more spirit.
Safe travels.
Like, I'm gonna drop 2 stam for this, I think. I was thinking about just replacing this one, because it's just a direct upgrade, but Spirit's such a good stat. If I can cast this on him, I'll pull him. Alright. It's this part that's kinda scary. Oh, big crit. We like that. Gonna make sure I keep him leashed. Asshole. Do a mana potion just to make sure we can kill him. It's nice actually being able to do some damage on the run. Pretty chill on the priest though compared to the rogue. I didn't need to jump through a fence that many times. I could just run around it. Let's get to it. Chill bash, mate. I wasn't even casting. Like, what are you doing? Might have to deal with that warrior that was getting carried while fighting these, or some other warriors that come along and get carried, but that's fine. I mean, Whirlwind Axe is definitely worth it. That's the only thing I'm okay with being carried to, because it's so fun to have at level 30. Like, my warrior won't be getting it at level 30. So I'm gonna have to, well, making myself solo it. But it would definitely be fun to have it 30. There's a level 30 warrior. Looking at these trolls, being like, can I kill some trolls? But yeah, the goal here, get all these quests. Maybe not the Panther Mastery done. And hopefully be at least close to leveling. But yeah, considering we're rested and we're sub 20k experience from 36, say while doing, especially this singing crystal shard, because it might take a while, we probably level. I like how relaxing priest is though. You know, it's not same as retribution paladin. That is relaxing because you basically press one button the whole thing. Ooh. Another Howden offhand for fire spells. Well, I guess that's a Rocket item. What character are we playing next? Rocket. Convenient. It is actually crazy how many blues we've found in the Hardcore Medley though. Like, surely we're finding an epic. Considering all the blues that we've found throughout the medley, there is no way we don't find an epic. Blues are just dropping randomly, you know? Like, I'm just like, okay, hit blue. But Ellia's found 2 blues for Grocket, Because she found the belt that is basically this belt. Level 18 version. And Fran found 2 blues for Ellia. So maybe we're just going down the line now and, you know, Rocket will find 2 blues for Rugen and so forth. That would be kind of funny. But considering the amount of blues we're getting, I'm pretty happy. Because, you know, we're not doing dungeons, so getting good items at dropping is actually what we need to stay within our level range of power. But I could hit 210 herbing with this wild steel bloom. And then I can do purple lotus, which would be helpful because we need a lot of wild vine. I need like 60 wild vine for the crafted gear, and then any extra to Rugen for Fran's gear. Fran's gear might not ever happen, but I'm gonna give it a try. Wild leather is a random stat set. So I'm thinking we might need like 200 wild vine across the whole medley. Alright, Lashtail Reptar's done. Got a bunch more Reptar hide. Okay, gonna do the Shaman. These things slap. I hate them. I guess we could mana burn them. Maybe they won't slap so hard without mana. Didn't even do anything. I don't really have a lot of inventory space. Like, I don't know if I have enough inventory space to really stay out here for a prolonged period, but I wouldn't mind getting Stones of the Tide done. Finished, okay. Well, let's leave. I thought I had to go in a bit further. Definitely getting to the point where the wand is not carrying the damage as hard as it was, you know, 5 levels ago. There is someone here doing these, but I'll kill a few. Drops could take forever anyway. We can maybe get one before we come here. Be nice. I'm definitely not staying at these basilisks until I get my shards just yet. So I will have to go and use the vendor. For obvious reasons. Oh, big crit. That's one of our biggest Mind Blast crits I've seen. Large Fang that I can't pick up. That's okay, we don't actually need any more of them. In fact, I think I have too many Large Fangs now, which is surprising. When you go back, you know, a few videos and you watch the Large Fang farming, like, man, these things don't exist. But now I have too many. But that's how Classic WoW is. Maybe I'll be able to make some more Elixirs of Wisdom for my casters. Next play them. Like, the casters haven't been given a lot of love in the medley so far. Even though Priest is probably my 3rd favourite character to play. I still really enjoy melee, just so much more. Less than 1,000 experience from leveling, and we're still sub 2 days. That's awesome. Ellia is on course. Do the sub 2 day to 36. She's big. Big ol' Sindel. There's a big cat, huh? But not an elite, so pretty chill. And we'll go hand it in so I can level up, because we do need to go to Stormwind and train when we level up anyway. So get our new Fortitude, our new Powered Shield, new Holy Fire, so a little bit extra damage. Just a tiny bit, you know, 30, 40 extra damage.
What can I do for you?
Our first mastery quest complete. Not as much rest experience as I thought I would have into this level, but that's okay. Do the quests that we have get us to 37? I'm not sure. But I'm hoping at least halfway. I mean, considering we got 5 bars of rested to do, surely getting 5 bars of quest XP after that isn't going to be too bad, right? Alright, so we'll do the Blood Scalp ears and Singham crystal shards. We'll try to start off with those. If there's no one over here, perfect. If so, maybe we'll have to go over here and do some other stuff. Got a lot of options at least. It is the nice thing about Stranglethorn Vale when you come into it. No matter what level bracket you're heading into Stranglethorn Vale at, you've always got a lot of options. Priest damage is crazy though, I must say. Like, considering all we do is like wand. Compared to the effort we have to do on the boomkin, the priest is just so much better. One day I will get that double crit opener. That would be amazing. That feral druid must have a lot of gear. He killed that man so fast, but I guess it is a shaman. They're pretty weak against melee. He's also looting forever. Hoping he didn't just pick up my epic. Imagine being this dead guy. He looks like a warrior. Maybe he was being carried and his carry actually decided to just get him killed. Might be a warrior. Might also be a... You never know with Horde because they're all using the Crescent Staff, right? Casters have Crescent Staff. Warriors have Crescent Staff. Hunters have Crescent Staff. Shaman have Crescent Staff. Like, it's hard to tell when you're a Horde player what you are. When they're dead. They're all got the Crescent Staff. That thing is such a good item. You know, and rogues have their wing blade, which is also a really good item. I was yapping, so I wasn't paying attention to the sun. Shit. See, now that we're in level 36, I think we've hit the point on the priest where our gear isn't good enough to have infinite mana. Might need to actually upgrade our mana drinks now though, because, you know, if I'm actually going to have to drink, I'd rather it be quick. I haven't really had to worry about it on the priest so far because we just sit down to drink once every 50 mobs or something. We just don't have like the gear from dungeons that has all the spirit on it, obviously. Like, we don't have the SFK robes and shoulders and stuff like that. But that's the challenge of the Hardcore Medley. We didn't want to make it too easy, so not being able to do dungeons is actually a good thing for us. How is our defense skill? 172. It's staying about 5 within, which makes sense. 173 now. There's just one nice thing about the priest. At least for now, I don't know how it will be after 40 when we get shadow form and stuff, because maybe we just kill things too fast. We'll see. The defense skilling is definitely much better on the priest than, say, the mage or the boomkin. It's because we are actually being hit. Even though we have shield up, it still counts as being hit. I've never really thought about these things being a consumable that I would use in a raid because, you know, raiding outside of hardcore is kind of relaxing. You don't really need to care about all the stuff. And the last time I really raided Nexramus was 2006 anyway, so... Been a while. I was thinking about coming back for Nex in Classic release, because I stopped raiding before Blackwing Lair, because I was like, I've done it all before, many a year ago. It was fun leveling and gearing and chilling with new people, but you know, it's raiding in World of Warcraft. It is boring. Log out, you log in. Clear, you log out. All that stuff. Cycle of repetitive raid logging. Not like 20 years ago when you actually logged in to play the game and just did whatever outside a raid also. Yeah, I was thinking about coming back for Nex, but at that point I was like, if I come back for Nex, I'm in Molten Core gear. There's no way people are going to be okay with that. Even if I went with the same guild, they would still be like, man, your gear sucks. And I would agree with them. One more crystal shard. These haven't been so bad. Sometimes they're a lot worse. Kind of glad I'm playing Alliance because there's a lot less people on the server, so I don't get like whispered to do dungeons all day. Obviously with the Hardcore Medley we're antisocial, right? Like we're not doing dungeons. We're doing some group quests if we run into the opportunity, but I'm also trying to just solo things. Being level 40 on a druid and having a mount immediately it's good. Obviously you're going to buy a mount eventually on the druid, right? But I think with Frand, when we get there, if other characters need the mount more, I think Frand is going to be spending some money on other characters. But it kind of depends also because, you know, next league in a medley we will be in level 40s on every character. There's a good chance every character gets their mount pretty quickly next league, considering we have the Warlock going to 42 who isn't needing to buy a mount, so he can send a lot of money to other characters. So I think we might be okay when it comes to mount money. But it also depends, like we've still got professions and shit to do. They do require a lot of money, like we need to spend 4 gold 50 on herbing on this character still. It's like half of our gold. Just this leg at a medley that may be a bit messy for getting mount money prepared. Because obviously next time I'm not sure which order we'll be playing the characters, so I can't really just send money to one character and be like, alright, we're good to go. So when I get to Garland and Baumer, I'm probably just going to have to send all of the characters money after we got mounts. Then we're just consolidating gold. And hopefully not losing any. You know, I'm obviously not putting it on a bank or anything, because I don't like that. But I might need to send money to characters that I think will live longer. Because I still want to buy an epic mount. That is the overall goal of the Hardcore Medley, is to buy an epic mount. But if we have 800 gold, because all characters get 60, then yeah, we're pretty on for it. You be killing some higher level mobs, mate. Look at that damage. These shaman are ridiculous. If I lose a character to a Blood Scalp Shaman, I wouldn't even be surprised, because sometimes you just randomly get hit for, you know, millions of damage. It's like out of nowhere you just die. We can take 2. As long as we don't cast, because they will, like, continuously shield slam. I guess maybe we could get a cast off. We were able. We are now out of rested experience, which sucks. We've still got a lot of killing to do, but it got us pretty far. Nice. I'm kind of looking forward to playing Brocket again. It's been like 2 months since I've played him last, so it should be fun, hopefully. If I still remember how to even play Mage. My throat has been a bit under attack lately. Ooh. A vicious hammer. A level 30. 2-handed mace. 34 attack power. Some strength and stam. That is actually sick. You know, because Baumer wasn't going to get an item from Francie, because she's been played before Francie, I guess we just found Baumer a new weapon. We have a lot of admin to do when we first log into that character. We're probably going to be making a bunch of silk bolts. Just get him through everything, seeing where we're at with tailoring. Maybe making our silk bags immediately. It's been so long since I played that character. I've sent so much silk cloth to that character. Plus we can make spider silk boots for him. So at least we'll make 1 pair of spider silk boots this challenge. Would have been awesome to have some for Ellia, because, you know, they're pretty good, but she's got these now, so doesn't really need them anymore. But we are going to have to fight with the geologist. At least we got a crit. And just get them closer. That is awful. He ran in, see? How did I not pull the guy inside? Is he dead already? Like, like he just like, I'm going for help. He might be dead already because just had a respawn down there. That's the wrong button. It's not panic, it's stupidity. That was crazy. This guy spawned and flame warded his friend. Foreman, die. I guess Moonfire also insta-ability, isn't it? I smite him because he's got a shield up. I think the thing that gets me killed on Priest, if I ever die on it, is the fact that I'm usually pretty low mana. Because, you know, I'm not that worried about having to cast during a fight. So I go into the fights with low mana because I know Spirit Tap's going to tap me back up. I would love to do the next Curzon quest because this quest would give me a mace upgrade and, you know, I need one. Like 37, it's fine to do quests that are like 1 level higher than you on the Priest. I think 2 levels is also fine. I would be going into this cave and that is the scary part of it. So I don't really want to tempt fate. So if we end this leg of the medley with a white mace equipped, that is what it is. It could be worse. Alright. I've got to run out of this place again so we can fly back down to Booty Bay. Let's hand in our quest and see how much experience we're going to end up with. Level 41 quest. I don't think I can do that right now, but, you know, there's a wand. I like this shovel. I think Ugro used the shovel for a little bit, if I remember correctly. Might not have been that shovel, but I feel like he had a shovel at one point. Run down to Shimmering Flats for that thing and then do Dustwallow. We are about 20k experience from leveling, so that's good. It's about where I wanted to be. Alright, here's Archmage Tervosh. Give us our special mission. Find Private Hinder. Yeah, Dustwallow Marsh is a zone that isn't terrible in my opinion. Like, this side of it, yes. I don't like that side, it's a bit scary. But it's much better than Swamp of Sorrows. Got off to a good start with the crit. Defeated, okay. I was like, why is he? Good luck, Hindale. Why don't we deal with you now, Hindale? Lady Proudmoore will speak with you back in the tower. It's not too bad, Tervosh. You didn't take too long, mate. Gave me a little bit of fun.
All I ever wanted was to study.
This ring isn't really that worth it for me, but it's pretty nice overall. Honoured with Iron Forge. And a good amount of experience. Well, we may not even have to really do too much in Dustwallow Marsh then, because that was a lot of experience. I was not expecting to get 6,000 experience for Mind Blasting 2 times and a Shadowwood Pain. To be honest, I don't really think we deserved it, but, you know, I'll take it. I'm gonna go over here and grab all this stuff from the inn. Might stop in at Stinky's Escape on the way though. Always like these quests because it's just like click some items and then go hand them in, yeah. Ellia's 9-level stint is coming to an end. Been about as fun as I expected because Priest is quite good. I do enjoy Priest a lot. Definitely my third favourite character right now. Maybe even second, it depends, because Warrior and Priest I kind of place in the same. But I think Warrior 40 plus is definitely more fun than Priest currently, but we will begin Shadowfall. Oh, Elixir of Fortitude. I gotta remember, if I want the sprite data hatchling, I actually need 2 Elixirs of Fortitude on every character. Don't think we have any extra mobs attack us during this escort. I think it's just take him to the place. Yes, it is literally right there. Look at it, it's huge. We can't get out of here just yet. We're killing this crocodile. He's like, let's get out of here. Gotta kill a crocodile, mate. I can make it from here. Thanks, Ellia. And talk to my employer about your reward. Alright, Stinky, good luck, mate. Don't know why he's running over. The raptor right there. He just ran over right into that raptor's mouth. 07 Stinky. An elixir of fortitude and 40 silver and 3,000 experience. I don't mind if he died, whatever. I get the reward still. And then one more quest, which will definitely level us. Here it is. Level 37. Gained 1 stam, 2 intellect, 2 spirit. 1 more point in to improve Mind Blast. The priest is done. 9 levels done. Pretty fun. Had a good time. We found 2 blues. Both of them went to Grocket. Speaking of Grocket, we will now be logging into Grocket and doing a lot of admin. It's been about 2 months since I've played the mage. Maybe over 2 months, I'm not 100% sure, but it's been a long time. It feels like 3.